what was the most moving thing that ever happened to me in my 22 years as a tour guide? Well, about, I think one of my first Freedom Trail tours, 2003, I had this 8th grade group, and this one boy in the group liked my tour so much that summer he actually brought his parents back to do the tour. And then for the rest of his years in middle school and then high school and college and grad school, he would occasionally come back bringing, friends or different girls he was seeing, and it was always a different girl every time. But then in his mid to late 20s, he brought this one girl on the tour, and she was absolutely lovely. And then a year later, they came back, and now she was his fiance. And the following year, she came back with him, and she was his wife. And then didn't see them for a few years, but about 3 summers ago, 2022, they came back, and this time they had a baby boy with them. And at the end of the tour, he comes up to me. He's like, "Can I get a picture of you holding my baby boy?" And I demurred because I'm very demure and very mindful. Sorry, could not resist. If I'd done that last fall, that probably would have gone viral. But I demurred because I'm all thumbs. I'm afraid I'll drop the kid. And I told him that. He's like, "Nah, you'll be fine. I'm going to give you the baby." And so before that, I wear this headset on my tour with a little amplifier. And it's weird to wear it because I always feel kind of like Madonna on the Blonde Ambition tour back in the early 90s, except without the cone bra. And you probably all were born way after Blonde Ambition, probably too young for that reference. But I took this thing off to get ready to hold the baby, and I accidentally dropped it, and it's shattered into like several pieces on the ground. At that point, he was like, "Yeah, maybe I'll hold the baby after all." And I think that was a very wise decision on the part of that father. But I was very touched that I'd literally watched this kid grow up into fatherhood and manhood. So I think that's the most moving thing that's ever happened to me on the Freedom Trail.